Hey guys, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Let me set up this room real quick and then we can get started. Today's NFP, it is going to be a bit of a risky day today. Also, Biden is speaking today too. So a couple red flags in the market. Let me see what other news is going on. I think there is some other stuff going on as well. But let me just get this all set up and then we can get started with our analysis for the day. All right, cool. Today is Friday, February 4th. So let me get this link sent out to you guys here in the premium. All right, cool. Hey guys, morning, everybody. All right, cool. People are making the win right now. All right. Morning, everybody. Today is Friday, February 4th. It's NFP. NFP passed already, but I think there's still some other news this morning. Also, Biden is speaking today at 7:45, so we got to be a bit careful. Other than that, I think that's it for today. NFP passed. I don't think there's any other news. However, Biden's going to speak on it, and speak on this stuff from yesterday regarding the bombing. So we'll see how that goes. But I think for the moment, looks like all of the indexes are down. Morning, Dejan. Morning, Kenny. Morning, Funny. Morning, Peter. Morning, Maria. Morning, Lisa. Morning, Mauricio. Morning, Sisu. Morning, Patricia. Morning, everybody. You guys are probably hear my dog in the background. I got both of them in here today, so you probably hear Kodi over here. Still wants to go out so bad. All right, buddy. Let's see. Yeah, Patricia should be careful today. Yeah, Biden's going to be speaking to John. Somebody lock Biden's mouth shut and throw away the key. Yeah, so Biden's going to be speaking today at 7:45, guys. I don't think it was announced anywhere. Some of you guys told me, so thanks for the update for everyone that told me that Biden was going to be speaking. But yeah, man, it's going to be a bit risky. Hey, Jason, morning, Professor, morning, everybody. But yeah, looking at the indices today, all the indices are pretty much red right now. You can see the Dow is down 159 points, S&P is down 20 points, NASDAQ's down 85 points. So the entire market's pretty red. It's probably going to keep dropping further for the next, or I don't know, price might spike back up for NFP following, because here, let me check real quick. So NFP happened, let me just clean up this chart. NFP happened right over here at 5:30, right? So here's the thing that I always remind you guys. So if you guys ever want to see how market reacts to news, look at where price was before news happened, right? News happened right here at 5:30. What you can do is you can draw a line there before the news happened. So 5:30 right here, that's NFP. This is before the news happened, right? So as you guys can see, price dropped when the news happened and then it recovered back up. And then once it gets back to where price was prior to news, this is where you can kind of determine where price is going to go, because one of two things will happen. Price will either come back to where news was and bounce off, or it'll break above and just correct back to the upside. So with it correcting back to the upside like this, this is still going to be an area where you should probably pay attention to, because when the market does open at 6:30, one of two things will happen, right? I know price is already up here, but what will happen is price will either skyrocket back up, or it'll drop right back below to price when news happen, because both of these could be manipulated moves. This is something that you guys got to keep in mind. the news happened before the New York Stock Exchange opened. So when people hop into the market at 6:30, when the market actually does open officially, people are going to be having a late reaction to this. So when they see price drop, let me check the NFP news. NFP news was it was positive actually, or so the non-farm employment change was positive. Average hourly earnings went up. However, unemployment rate went up as well. So it's kind of a double-edged sword here. When the market does open, you're probably going to see a spike because a lot of people haven't entered the market yet. These are people who are trading pre-market at 6:30 over here. This is when the market officially opens and people have a lot of pending orders, right, with regard to the stocks and stuff like that. So when market opens here at 6:30, price will either skyrocket to the top, people who are chasing this correction right here, or people are going to sell and it's going to spike right back down. So you guys want to be very careful. I'm not going to take any trades on open. Obviously, I'm going to see how price reacts to the news from earlier and see how it goes from there. But what I'll do is I'll keep this stuff open right here so that you guys can follow along and see, exactly where price is going to be moving after 6:30. So morning, Matt, morning, Akshay. Professor said news is positive, but Wall Street's concerned that Fed may be more aggressive, which could mean more interest rate hikes this year. That's what CNBC is saying. So yeah, just like what Professor said, if interest rates go up, market's probably going to go down. And then it'll recover. We'll just see what happens from there. But I mean, who knows? A lot of people are stockpiling cash this year, just like last year. That's kind of what I've been doing as well. I plan on buying a lot of things last year, like an exotic and a house and stuff. But just with stuff, how stuff's going on this year, I'm just stockpiling cash for any opportunities. Because the thing is, if we enter a recession, guys, you guys want to have as much cash as possible so that when there are deals, you guys can make moves on that. That's kind of what happened. I was talking to some of my colleagues regarding all the stock market crashes and stuff that happened like 2008 and the years before that. We were too young to really take advantage of that, but this is probably going to be our time to take advantage if the market does crash at some point. Like say, for example, if US30 comes crashing down, which I mean, it probably will eventually because, we're due for a recession. Like if you go back to like 2000, I don't even know if we can go back to 2008. We probably can't. Yeah. But if you guys were able to go back that far in data to 2008 here, like when the market crashed and stuff, I mean, it wasn't as bad as a long time ago, but just going back to show you guys that, when the interest rates go up, people are going to be saving money. So yeah, just going back to what Professor said, that's that's basic fundamentals there. If you guys want to go more into that, that's like more in detail fundamentals, not necessarily what we use here for trading. The basic fundamentals we use are just the stuff for the daily. But you can see right here that the fundamentals are currently down, 105 points, 109 points. So just looking at the indexes over here, they're all down. So obviously the market's being affected by something one way or another. But we'll see what happens when the market actually opens in the next 6 minutes. So we do have some time. Let me go and just mark up all of the high lows real quick here on the 1 minute so that we can see where liquidity is sitting. Because obviously, the stuff that Professor is referring to and that I just discussed, that stuff's not going to affect us today. It's not going to have an instant effect on us. That's going to be a long-term effect in the market. So yeah, if the Fed keeps raising interest rates, then obviously, market is going to be affected by that heavily. So we'll see. But for now, let's just focus on what we got in front of us and see if we can catch some trades here. So price is pushing up right here. It's still continuing to push up. You can see there's a lot of liquidity zones on the top side. There's some liquidity down here, but it's not very much. But looking at current price right here, there's a lot of areas of liquidity right here. So if price breaks above here, it's probably going to push up even higher and hit this area over here. But we'll see what happens next. Yeah, Dejan said recession happens. I'm investing 5K in Google stock options. Yeah, no, exactly, guys. I mean, the recession is about to hit at some point. just gonna be a matter of time. You know, recessions are supposed to happen every like 4 or 8 years, something like that. I don't know the exact number, but historically that's when they're supposed to happen. And we haven't really had one since I think 2008. So what are we in 2009, 10, 11? Yeah, it's 4 years now. 2002, 2022. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, Sisuk said that's a positive of the market corrections. It allows people that are not able to purchase stocks like Google. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's kind of what I'm waiting for too. I don't have any long-term investments. I cashed out. Like when I left my attorney job at my firm, I actually cashed out my 401k because I just started trading it myself. But yeah, I mean, I do see it coming at some point. All right, let me just put this stuff up real quick. All right, so that's good right there. Hey, Slava, morning. Morning, Christopher. Morning, Rain. Morning, everyone. Dejan said, gotta start asking Sean to take my law class exams. Yeah, no, definitely. Man, I don't miss law school at all. Actually, not like outside of class was fun because I was living in downtown San Diego, but not actual school. All right, market's gonna open in 2 minutes, guys. So we'll see what happens here. We already looked at fundamentals. They're currently red right now, but we'll see what happens in the next couple minutes or so when the market actually opens, because price can come dropping down if people are reacting to the NFP news late, like people who didn't trade pre-market, then it's probably gonna come dropping right back down. But who knows? It might just shoot right back up if people are just buying the correction. Also, keep in mind, guys, Biden is speaking today at 7:45, so I marked that up right here as well. I marked up 6:30, which is when market opens. I also marked up 7:45 right here for when Biden speaks. So we just got to be a bit careful. All right, so market is going to open in about 50 seconds, guys. So I got everything all set up here. Just want to make sure everything here is kind of cleaned up. I did see a lot of you guys locking some profits this morning. You know, big shout out to Barack over here. If you guys saw Barack, he locked in 29K this morning. He took the sells off US30 off NF or not NFP, but prior to NFP. So he killed it right there. Rick too over here, he's up 1,107. So nice work, Rick. All right, guys. So let's see what happens. Market is opening about 20 seconds. Just make sure everything's clean over here. There weren't any entries here off the 5 aside from this one. All right, so sentiment is at 50% short. It's at that 50% mark. So there's not really any bias here for the sentiment. There we go. Market is now open. Let's see where it goes. See if price drops back down to where price was around news. So as I mentioned before, guys, if you guys remember, I mentioned that price might come back to where news was. This is where news price was. It'll either come back or it'll keep shooting back up. I'm also going to put a price at the opening candle right there. We'll color that blue. All right, so this blue line right here is opening price. This price right here is when news happened at 5:30 for NFP. I'll put that over here as well. And then where news happened here at 5:30. All right, so looking here on the 1 minute, not really too much movement. It's a lot less than I was expecting. Let's go over here and check the fundamentals real quick. Fundamentals are currently, they're currently down 100, 500. No, there's no way. Yeah, they're down 48 points right now. So they're down 48 points. They're not really down that much. They're slightly down. Looking over here at the stock index, for the most part, they are pretty much even, half green, half red. There's a couple more red stocks, so obviously the bias goes towards a sell right now. Currently, it's not very strong, but it is red. Anyways, you can see prices now shooting up. It faked out to the bottom and then it pushed right back up. So see what happens here. Looks like we got a pending signal right there on the 1 minute. This might be a possible breakout right here. But I don't know if I'm looking to take it. I'm definitely not looking to take it because it's right on open. So I think the main thing that we're probably going to be looking out for today, guys, is Biden speaking at 7:45. So let me just, well, I mean, it wouldn't really matter because around 7:45, we're not going to be trading anyways. It's getting close to 8 around that time, but I'll just mark it up right there just so that you guys are aware that Biden is speaking at that time. If this closes as a breakout, I'll mark it up, but I don't think I'll be taking it. I'll just mark it up for you guys so that you guys can see. No breakout right there. There was no buy signal and it wasn't a strong green candle. See, other than that, not really much here. Nothing off the 10 minute. Nothing off the 10 minute, nothing off the 5 minute, nothing off the 3 minute. There's possibly a V3 right here off the 3 minute. However, it's right at the session, so probably not a good trade to take. We'll see. I'll follow it and I'll see if it does close. We got 2 minutes left on that though, so we got some time. Also here on the 1 minute, there's a V3. Oh no, there's not. Sorry. Because we have a sell signal here already. We need a pending sell in order for it to be a V3. So unfortunately, no V3 right there. Also, we wouldn't have taken it because it's at the sessions. So a couple of red flags here. It's at the sessions. Also, there's no pending red sell signal. So we wouldn't have taken it either way. Hey, Nick, what's that link that you sent? I'm not going to click because I'm here on live, but I was wondering what link did you send? Because you just put a YouTube video there. All right, so there's nothing available right now, guys. There's another low that's been established right here. My bad, that's for a different chat. Okay, that's fine. All right, buddy, relax. Sorry, guys. You guys probably hear my dog right here. It's on his walk. Maddie says wicking off the order blocks. Yeah, it's coming right down. It's coming down pretty hard right here. And it's right below opening price, and it is coming back down to where, or possibly right here. I don't know if this is down here. That. All right, yeah, so possible V3 right here off the 5 minute. If it closes, we'll see. We do have the V3 right here off the 3 minute as well, but it's like close to the session, so I don't know if I really want to take it. It looks kind of risky. Let me see if there is. There's actually a div there too. I'm glad we didn't take it. So guys, even though we started adding these other confluences with our analysis, I'm still not using them, as any like any main confirmation. Those are like final confirmations. The main confirmations here that you're looking for in red flags are going to be things like the sessions, right? Price was right at the sessions. Whenever price is near the sessions, I basically don't want to take trades around that area. So like, even if I saw a good entry here, I probably wouldn't have taken it, even if it closed below the sessions like it did here, because it just keeps bouncing around this area. So I'm not in this position here. It's kind of a big move too on the 3-minute. So even if this 5-minute here closes, I probably wouldn't take it just because it's right at the sessions. It just becomes a lot riskier when you're trying to stay away from these risky trades. I mean, it'll probably come down to hit CP, but it's not a risk that I'm willing to take. But we'll follow this here on this 3-minute. If I feel comfortable later, maybe I'll take it for a late entry and I'll just take the last push of it. But I do think it's pretty risky to have this trade here, specifically because it's at the New York low. Going over here to the 1-minute, there's actually a V3 right here as well. So you guys can see there's opposite entries in both directions. You have a V3 here for a buy on the 1-minute, and then you got a V3 over there for a sell on the 3-minute. So you got conflicting trades here on the 3-minute and the 1-minute. And the reason why I see the conflict here is the same reason, right? You can see where price is at. It's at the sessions. So when price is at the sessions, you can see price get easily manipulated, right? Because the thing is, price can go either way. Whenever price gets near these sessions, there's like no clear direction. Price can either go up or price can either go down. If it goes down, it's good for the 3-minute. If it goes up, it's good for the 1-minute, right? It's a bit of a sticky situation here. Actually, it was that candle right there that would have been the entry, or no, it is this candle. So as you guys can see, it's very, very risky when you trade around the sessions, because you'll see entries in both directions. Sorry guys, I don't know if you see my screen going in and out. For some reason my monitor keeps turning off. I think my dogs are running into the cables. Gotta fix that. But yeah, as you guys can see, the 3-minute's running down and the 1-minute over here is running down as well. So obviously I'm not going to take any trades over here around the sessions. I want price to break away from the sessions. Once it's far away from it, then I'll take some trades. But as you guys can see, it's very indecisive with regard to the direction. Yeah, exactly. Patricia said that's no good. And you can see price coming right back up, right? It's just that, see, I wouldn't want to be stressed out in this because there's no clear direction here. So if price goes somewhere out here, then I'll possibly take an entry. Or if price goes somewhere like farther down here, then I'll possibly take an entry. Yeah, here's the, 3-minute still bounced around there. The 1-minute right here is back in profit. I think Jason, you're in this 1-minute over here. It's probably gonna hit liquidity right there. And if it does, it'll probably push up even higher and closer to TP. There you go. Hit liquidity. And now it's probably gonna push up even higher. So Jason, I know you're in this position. I would recommend moving your stop loss and profit because, just like I mentioned right there, all the red flags, super risky. So I'm glad we didn't enter this 3-minute here. As I mentioned, main red flag is that it's next to the sessions. I don't know why price has been around the sessions a lot the past couple of days. It's been ranging within this area. It hasn't really been directional. Because if you guys remembered, like in the past, price would just blast right through these sessions. Like last month price would be like way down here and be so far from the session. So it wouldn't be any issue. Lately, price will come down to the sessions. It'll break through it and it'll come right back up. So I don't know if it's just because the market we're currently in right now, but the market is just not really moving too directional. And there you go right there. It's pushing up higher, Jason. So it looks like you're about to hit your TP off that since you're in the buy. Hopefully you held on to it. Let's see. Oh, damn, you got out. Yeah, man, because it pulled back right here. So in the future, guys, if you guys are looking at the trades here, always look out for the sessions. The sessions are like one of the most important things that I look out for. That's been the red flag for me. Every time I get a variation or any type of entry and it's near the sessions, it's usually going to be iffy trade. But yeah, it looks like it's about to hit CP right there. It was a really big move to 700 pips. There you go, full TP off that. So whoever caught it, I mean, nice work. I didn't catch it. Obviously, it's not going to be counted. It was on Maddie said there was also a triple confluence. I didn't even notice that right there. Yeah, I didn't even see that. So yeah, there was actually, if you guys aren't familiar with the triple confluence, there was a triple confluence. I was right there, which is one of the, this one never loses. So if I ever see this one, I do take it. However, I don't really see it too often. Basically we had price break the high and low right here. We had an intraday entry because we have a buy signal, trend meters green, also is above the pivot. So triple confluence basically means that it was 3 strategies in one off this entry right here. Normally I would have taken it, but I didn't even notice that it was there. So for this right here, I mean, it would have been a straight TP with like literally no drawdown. Or there was some drawdown, but it shot right back up. But yeah, it's all good. So let's just keep looking for more trades here. You can see price getting close to the sessions right here again. Yeah, for odds to damn, it was slightly over the high low. Yeah, I know. I barely saw it because it was barely above it. Guys, price is getting near the sessions again right here, so you guys want to be careful if you see any entries. So V3 on the 1 minute, Mandy's saying, "Call you relax, right? Which one come up? All right, so we got a pending V3 over here off the 1 minute. Maddie, you think about taking it? Let's see. Is there a div there? There is a div there. I'm not in it yet, guys, but trying to figure out. Yeah. I'm gonna be able to get some of it. So I'm in it right there, guys. I think it's gonna hit my TP. My TP is kind of close. So my TP is kind of close, guys. I only got in for like 100 pips. I have to adjust it. Let me see. Let's see what the TP is supposed to be. This is the 1 minute. Why does my candles look different? Let's see. I'm gonna move my stop loss in profit, guys. So my stop loss is in profit, guys. If you guys want to move your stop loss in profit, do so. My chart looks different on MT4 for some reason. Yes, Henry, this is an official trade. It's one that we, because the thing is, we already identified the trade. You just have to pay attention for when, because these trades come so fast that we have to, we'll mark them up as an entry, and then we would have to set up the TP stop loss. Because the thing is, if we're just moving too slow, then we're not going to be able to set it up. Guys, you guys just have to be paying attention. Like for a lot of people, they always ask if this is like, you guys should know if it's a trade or not, you know? It's going to hit I'm still fine. All right. It actually hit my CP, guys. My TP was too close. If you guys look at MT4, I don't know if your MT4 looks like mine, but on my MT4 over here, there's no wick right here. I don't know if you guys are looking at your MT4. I was trying to line mine up with this. Let's see. Rick said there's another 3-minute here as well. That is pending. So full TP off the 1 minute over there. There's another 3-minute here that's running. Oh crap! It already hit my TP. Sorry, I have my TP set at freaking 100 pips, so it keeps kicking me out. I mean, I still hit it, but pulled me out kind of early. I have my TP set over there at all right. So I that one would close out too early too. I only made 700 off that trade because I have my TP set automatically at. It's gonna be 3 minutes. If you guys are in this position, I recommend you guys move your stop loss and profit. Today we're going to be a little more careful because it is NFP. Oh man, my dog's sleeping on my arm now. Cody, gotta get up. I need my arm. How much is 352? So I'm not in this V3 anymore. I'll set the alert there because my TP was set at 100 pips too early. So I wasn't able to adjust it. I'm already out. It's okay. I already made 700 off both trades, so it's not horrible. See, Rick said, Sean, did you send out a signal on this? No, I mean, it's impossible for me to send out signals on this. These trades happen too fast. Let me see if there's a div on here. There was a div on there. Let me see. Try to catch the rest of it. Yes. All right. I hop back into it. My DOM is set at 100 pips, and it just keeps. I just pulled out the rest of it. So I pull back and I hit my full TP off this. So full TP off the 1 minute over here, and full TP off the 3 minute as well. And I'll send you guys my profits right now. Just give me 1 second. So guys, it's hard for me to tell you guys, like, because Henry keeps asking if these are official trades, bro. Like, you got to pay attention. I don't have time to like look at the 3 minute, then go to the 1 minute and be like, hey, this is an official trade. If I'm taking the trade and I say I'm in it, you can literally hear the click on my chart. If I say I'm in the trade, then I'm in the trade. But I can't be like, you know, I can't tell you guys like, oh, hey, this is an official trade. Make sure you take it. you guys gotta be paying attention. It's the same thing that happens every day. And I just want to make sure that you guys are paying attention, because the thing is, like, guys, these trades happen too fast. If you're too slow, you're not going to catch these 1 minutes. Same with the 3 minute. So I always get questions from people asking, hey, is this official? Hey, is this official? I mean, if you paid attention, you know it's official because you hear the loud swoosh. And then I'm like, I'm in the trade. If I'm in the trade, then it's official trade. All the trades that get counted are the ones that we take, that we're paying attention to, and that we're trying to catch. So, it's hard for me because I don't know if you guys are actually paying attention or whatnot. Like, you guys can't be like halfway off the live screen. I mean, halfway off the live, and just expect for me to give you guys a heads up, because these trades happen too fast. Like, if it's a split second on the 1 minute where the candle closes and I'm in the trade, I can't take a pause and just say, hey guys, I'm in this trade, right? You guys got to be paying attention for this stuff here. So we have, another 5 minute. So I missed this one too. So I missed this one right here. There's like so many trades that just came up right now. And I totally missed this one. So unfortunately, I missed this 5 minute, but I did catch the 1 minute. I did catch the 3 minute. So my advice to you guys is if you guys are confused whether these are official trades or not, my main advice is to just pay attention, right? If you pay attention, you know it's official or not, because you guys can hear me give my analysis. I'm saying, hey, this trade's coming up, I'm probably going to take it. Or if I say I'm not going to take it, and I literally say I'm not going to get into this trade, then no, it's not going to be an official trade. But I can't give you guys the luxury of, here, you got to get down, buddy. I got to do it. I can't give you guys the heads up so that you guys can catch the trade. If other people are catching it and you're like the only person that's not catching it, and you're the only one that's not understanding whether it's official or not, and then it's an individual problem there. You just have to pay attention a little better. All right, guys. So we got a couple trades here coming up. Another V1 that's pending. Let me go there real quick. It's right at the sessions though, Maddie, so I'm not going to take that. All right, so Jason said, caught all of that, Sean. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. Like Patricia said, everyone pay attention. He can't call them trades come out too fast. Yeah, exactly. Nice. Tommy caught it. Ardonius caught it. Nick caught it. Everybody caught it. So great work, everybody. So yeah, Maddie, I don't know if you took that right there. I didn't take it because it's right at the sessions. There we go. Dejan said, I can't take the 3 minute because my professor was staring me down. Damn, all of these are hitting right now. This 1 minute's about to hit as well. Full TP off that too. I didn't take that one, so that's not official. So, just yeah, Jason said, how are y'all not catching these pips? I'm on my phone, for God's sake. Yeah, guys. Just a reminder, guys, if you guys are trading, you guys have to have your full focus on this. You guys can't be halfway in, halfway out. If you guys want to scalp, you guys have to be paying attention. Or if you're not ready for it, then just skip the trade. Like with Dejan over here, right? Dejan said he wanted to take the 3 minute, but his teacher's looking at him. If that's the case, then it's fine. Just skip it. But if you guys really want to catch these, you guys have to actually be paying attention. I know some of you guys do work like normal day jobs and you guys aren't able to focus 100%, and you guys want me to call out trades specifically. But I can't call everything out, especially on the 1 minute. You guys have to be paying attention to the analysis and be anticipating these trades here. So you guys can't be trading blindly and just be waiting for me to give you that warning, because the trade will happen before the warning even happens, before that warning even comes. So there's a 1 minute running there. I'm not in this position, so this is not official trade, Henry, if you're wondering, not official. Other than that, we still have this 5 minute over here running as well. Oh, the 5 minute already hit TP. So I think that's it for right now. Let me just see what we got over here. So Kenny took the trade, locked in 608 for here. Good work, Kenny. Anything else over here? Let's see. Sisuk over here locked in 12,000 for the day. Nice work, Sisuk. His other account locked in 5,200. So great work right there too, Sisuk. Other than that, Andreas over here locked in 1,590. Nice work right there. He took the V3. Jason over here locked in a total of 393. Nice work, Jason. Other than that, let's see. Jay over here as well. Jay locked in 3,140. Great work, Jay. Kenny over here locked in 608. Nice work, Kenny. I think that's it for right now. If you guys have more profits to send in, go ahead. I'm going to go and send in my profits as well. See, Junior over here posted his profits too. So Junior said challenge number 2 passed in 2 days. Nice work, Junior. So Junior is all done with his challenge. So he's moving on to his verification off his second account. Take a screenshot of mine as well. All right. So even though I'm only taking on the smaller moves, I have my DOM set at 100 pips from yesterday. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to change it in time because I was answering questions and also trying to map up my chart on the screen. I was just doing too much at once. But it's all good. All right, so here are my profits right here. I'm going to post them up right now. Give me 1 second. So guys, I think, I keep telling you guys I'm going to stop answering questions, but I'm really going to stop answering questions on these lives because the thing is I keep getting distracted. I missed the 5 minute, I missed the 1 minute, I missed a bunch of trades because people are still asking questions, even though people are already aware that I don't answer questions. I'm not supposed to answer questions during the live here. So guys, if you guys ever put any questions in the thing, just you guys are free to put things in the chat, if to check the 1 minute or check the 3 minute. But if you guys are asking questions like, hey Sean, is this an official trade? Or hey Sean, can you explain this to me? Or hey Sean, can you explain what a div is? I'm not going to do that during the live because I literally missed it on 3 trades because I was answering questions while marking stuff up and trying to explain, the difference between an official trade and not. So anyways, right here's my personal account. I locked in 82, all wins right here. Here's my MFF. I locked in 1,932, all wins right here as well. Here's my other MFF, locked in 1,862, all wins right there as well. Here's my copier for FTMO, locked in 1,896, all wins. And then here's my main account right here. I locked in all wins right here. You can see the green strips because they hit my TP. And this is my main account, which I locked in 2,176. So great work, everybody. I'm happy to make some profits off that, but I am kind of bummed because I missed out on a lot of trades due to answering, a lot of basic questions on here, which I don't mind answering questions, but just not during the live, guys, especially today. I missed out on a lot of stuff here that could have been easily taken. So, just as let me see, just like with what Professor said, save questions for the mentoring session or at the end of the trading session. Let's use a live to make money and pass challenges. Yeah, no, exactly. Thanks, Charles. Charles said 1 minute V3. So let me go back to the 1 minute right now. Yeah, it's right at the session, so I'm not going to take it. Yeah, like what Patricia said over here too. If you have questions, look back at the past 2 lives and look at all the mentorship sessions. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Joshua said questions are for the mentoring session. Folks should record their questions and ask during the mentoring sessions. Yeah, I agree. All right, other than that, let's see. So there's no entries available right now yet currently. Mauricio said Sean needs a chat bot to answer these questions. Randy said, unless it's me, I want my question answered now. Yeah, definitely. Randy has priority. Barack said, good day, K2. Today I'm going to sit outside this class. I'll go over the session on Sunday. Today, my family receives a new member, our first one. I'll miss the session. Hopefully she comes with a funded FTMO account. Yeah, no, definitely, Barack. Congrats to you from your profits earlier. Congrats to your family with your new family member being born today. But you already killed it today, so I don't see why you needed to trade anyways, Barack. So Barack over here, if you saw Barack's profits, he locked in 29K for the day already. So, I mean, you're done for the day anyways, Barack. I don't think you need to be here. So yeah, go and enjoy your day, Barack, and we'll see you back here on Monday. There was a V3 right here, guys, but it's at the sessions again. So I'm not looking to take it. I need price to push away from the sessions before I take any more trades around this area. This is probably going to hit, but I do find it to be risky. It's probably going to hit. Man, all these trades are hitting today. Thanks, Talanji. Talanji said 10-minute confluence. There's actually a 10-minute. Talanji likes these here. You like these on the higher time frame. So Talanji has this right here. It's another V3, but on the higher time frame, the 10-minute. So we got that right there. I'm not going to take that. It's too big of a move. It's 1,370 pips. Nothing off the 5 right now. Nothing off the 3. The 1 minute over here. How much farther is a push? And I should have just caught that last. Oh fuck! I accidentally clicked this. Oops, let me close out of this. Accidentally clicked it. I was on my MT4. Let's see. I was trying to drag this over. So let's see. It's got to adjust this right here. Just going to drag this up a little bit. I'm not in the position, guys. I was just dragging something that I had on here. So don't hop into this. I was trying to drag my stuff over and I clicked on this. See where I'm at. Why did I do that? It's okay. Yeah, guys, don't enter anything right now. That right there, I accidentally clicked on my MT4 and I was dragging over from my trading view to my MT4. Let me see what I'm gonna do over here. Man, I have to adjust my stop loss. Yeah, it was a horrible price for me to accidentally click in because my DOM was at the corner of my screen, and as I went from because I have 3 screens right here. When I went from my other screen to the other screen, I'm just gonna mute this because I don't want people to think that I'm in a position right now. I'm just adjusting my. Oh shit! I thought I muted it. I'm just adjusting my stop loss triangle so it doesn't trigger. Because I feel like every time you guys hear the swoosh sound, you guys think I'm entering a position, but I'm not. I just accidentally entered one earlier. Right there with the smaller. Yeah, I don't want you guys to think I keep entering trades. I'm not. I'm just dragging my my stop loss. I know it's too close, and I had it. I mean, it's a small lot size. It's not the full lot size, so I'm okay with it. I just want to make sure that it doesn't get triggered. And I have my TP set right here, right at the open. Or not the open, but at where my entry was to break even. All right. So let's see what happens here. Go back to the 10-minute over here real quick. And where's my mouse at? There we go. So the 10 minutes is actually bouncing off these sessions right here. See if there was one. Not that div. There's no div on there off the 10. Nothing off the 5. Nothing off the 3. I can't tell if this is a. Green candle. There's like no color on it. Which buy did you get into, Jason? Trying to see which buy you got into. Is there a buy here? Yeah, I don't think I see one there. Or I might be blind. I don't know. Jason said went into a buy. I don't see any buys here, Jason. I don't see anything off the 5, nothing off the 3, nothing off the 1. Oh, gotcha. Okay, Jason's I'm still learning the strategy, Sean. I'm basically scalping. Matt said go on the 5-second, Sean. You'll see it. Yeah, we're not even doing the 1 minute anymore. We're doing the 1 second, 5-second. All right, so let's see his price. I can't tell what candle this was right here, but I mean, it wouldn't matter because it's the sell signal is currently running. There's still areas of liquidity around here. Let's see this whole area right here. Let's see where sentiment's sitting. Sentiment's currently sentiment hasn't even changed. It's still at 50%, so nothing's really changed there. Fundamentals are still red. They're down 86 points right now, so it is still bearish. Looking over here at the stock index, this is currently majority red. Home Depot is down 8 points. Yeah, no, for the most part, it's pretty much down. Yeah, Home Depot down 8 points. That's the main thing that's holding it down right now, but it's matching up with Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs is up 6 points. However, there's a couple heavy red stocks here. Visa, Home Depot, 3M, United Health. Other than that, not really much. Let me see if there's any other entries here. There's nothing available at the moment, which is fine. Looks like volatility kind of died down a bit. So let me just remark this stuff up here on the clean chart. High lows we got. Yeah, market has kind of died down a bit. There's going to be an area of liquidity right here. Looks like. Well, I mean, there's areas of liquidity on both sides. Depends on where price comes. So, but I mean, as you can see right here, price is literally just going sideways around this point. This dotted line is going to be opening price. Looks like price is coming back down below it, and it might continue to drop. Yeah, Andre said, heads up, old Joe speaks in about 35 minutes. Yeah, thanks, Andre. So he is coming on shortly. Sentiment's still 50. Let's see. Patricia said, would love for the 1 minute to push up, give a buy signal, then provide a triple confluence for a sell. A bunch of liquidity just below. Yeah, no, definitely. It's actually getting liquidity right now, it looks like. See, price is dropping. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. I got out of that freaking position. Oh my God. I was like, dude, I was so stressed out right now because I'm just in that stupid position. I made 700 off that. Oh man, what a freaking move. I was stressing out for like a second there because I was like, man, I entered that stupid sell on accident. And I was literally watching the chart. I was like, please, please, please hit liquidity. And it just spiked and I made 700 off that trade. Oh my God. Oh man. Maddie said, God damn it, Sean, I see you sweating through the screen. Oh my God. I was stressed out for like a good 5 minutes there. Cause I was like, man, why did I click that? So the problem is because I have 3 screens, guys. When I go from TradingView to MT4, sometimes it'll oh man, I was so stressed out because the thing is, it was getting close to my stop loss, and I was getting so pissed because I was like, man, why does that happen? Because it hasn't happened in a long time, but it did happen today. Yeah, I made 763 off that. Oh God. And it broke out and it gave me even more. Okay, anyways, so back to here, guys. I can stop sweating for a second. I was literally just kind of stressed out because the thing is, I hate entering accidental trades because I don't have any control over it and I don't see an entry. But it hit it, so thank God. Let me just give a little update here for these. Great, some nice profits off the K2 live session so far of those K2 scalps. Let's gotta give a little update here. And I'll give you guys, I'll post up my other profits from that trade that I was just holding. Oh man, that trade stressed me out. I'm never stressed out when I trade because I never take accidental trades like that. But today I was stressed out because I wasn't sure if that trade was going to come back down. All right, guys. So looking at this here, there's actually a high-low entry that happened off that breakout. Thankfully, we didn't take it. So, like, guys, check this out. See the pink line that I drew earlier? This is why it's relevant. See how relevant it is? This pink line is where news happened prior when NFP came out, and look where price came down. It came down all the way to that price and then bounced right off it. So it's like these price points are relevant, guys. Like some people don't pay attention to like where price was when news came out, and it is relevant. So even opening price right here, price is relevant as well. So price came back to news and it bounced off it. Now it's either going to bounce back up or come right back below. But yeah, let me take a screenshot of that trade there that I just caught that was super risky, but it paid off. Thank God, paid off. Or else this would have like kind of ruined my trading day because I hate losing trades, and thankfully the US30 gods are on my side today. And there was slippage as well. So my TP was at break even, but it actually gave me about 800 in profit because there was so much slippage. Wow, on my copier, it gave me 1,113. That's crazy slippage, guys. You guys might want to be careful for the rest of the day because my TP was literally at break even, but it still gave me 1,000 in profit. So let me show you guys real quick. There's no entries that are available right now anyway. So, oh, actually there was a V3 here. Sorry guys, I totally missed that. I missed the V3 right there, but it's okay because I already made profit off the other one. All right, so I'm going to show you guys the crazy slippage that's happening right now. So I took that trade right there and my TP was at break even, but I still made 1,000 off that trade. And it was only a 7 lot. It wasn't even a 10 lot. I made more off that one trade at break even versus the 100 pip trades that I took here. So you guys can see crazy slippage right there. I made 1,113. I was only supposed to make break even profit, like right at break even. Same with this one right here. I made 763 off the main account. Peter said TP slippage is my favorite. No, I agree. And you can see market is starting to go kind of crazy. Just a reminder, Biden's going to be speaking in like less than 30 minutes, guys. So you guys want to be careful because market might just come right back down. But yeah, here are the profits that I made off that risky trade there. The accidental one, I made 42 off my personal. I made 886 off my MFF, and then I made 868 off my other MFF, and then off my copier I made 1,113, and then off my main account I made 763. So yeah, no, I agree. The market is kind of crazy right now. It's bouncing back and forth. There was another V3 right here, guys. That's the one you just mentioned. It's just too big of a candle, though. I wouldn't have taken it. It's a 1,000 pip move, and it has to run through 2 different sessions. Man, look at this 10-minute right here. Crazy. I'm not in this position, guys. I'm not in this either because it was right at the sessions. And I mean, I'm not in any of these positions right here. So I'm gonna go and just redraw our high lows. Pretty much all the liquidity here got hit. So the liquidity right here that we were watching earlier, it got hit and it got pushed up. So you guys can see right here, when the liquidity got hit right here down these two lines, it pushed right up. So this is why it's key to have these liquidity zones drawn up, because they're really important. They actually do play a role in the market. I mean, actually play a pretty big role with identifying these areas. So push this down. All right. So here, let me see what's going on over here. Let me just scroll over here real quick. Maju is asking, what do you think about taking those bigger moves for smaller TPs? So that's not something that I used to do before. Maju, I mean, it depends on the trade, right? If the market's ranging, so I don't know if Isaac's on here. So there's a couple people in the group that make like massive profits, like really massive profits. You guys probably already know who I'm talking about. But he stacks the positions kind of like that, like what you just mentioned, Maju. He'll stack them. He'll put like multiple positions off of like one move. So he doesn't go for the full moves. And I mean, you guys already know what I'm talking about. I know he uses a system. There's a specific system for it that he uses. So as you can see right here, they're not all full profits, right? Because all of these are hedged in. So there's a big move, but a lot of the smaller profits are taken within it because market is moving up and down, right? So what will happen is it'll push up, hit your TP, push back for retracement, push back down, hit your TP, and then multiple times it just keeps hitting, right? That's something that some people do. I don't recommend everyone do it. It's more of an advanced way of trading. I used to do that to myself, but it is risky. Only if you really think price can be going that direction. And for these V3s, so for example, here for the V3s, if you have such a big range, you can do that because price will just it'll hit, come back, hit, come back, hit, come back. And then instead of making just one profit, you'll make like 10 profits, right? So there's ways to do it, but it's it's not recommended for if you don't know what you're doing. Obviously, if you're asking about it, you probably don't know how to do it. But it's something that you could probably practice maybe on demo, play around with it. And once you get comfortable, then you can do it on your real account. But you also have to keep in mind your risk. Because the thing is, if you make one mistake doing that type of strategy, you can blow your account with like one trade. Because say you have like, let me see if I can find an example here. Okay, like this sell here, right? Like this sell right here. It's about 38 pips. So for example, right here, you can see from this move, let me just go back. I'll just replay it real quick. So like, for example, right here, you can see how price kind of just bounces back and forth. You could have hit TP there, pulled back, and then hit TP again or whatever. If it just keeps running back and forth, there's ways to do it. Maybe eventually I'll hold like some sort of advanced class and show you guys it. So guys, there's an entry here for a V1. It's kind of risky though, so I'm not looking to take it because it's going to hit the sessions right there. I know a lot of you guys are looking at it, but I'm not taking it. I did see it as well. It's too close to the sessions right there. It's also at opening price. So some key points to look out, guys, for are going to be opening price, sessions, and sometimes in situations where the news is high impact, like NFP as well. So I look at NFP price, opening price, sessions. As I mentioned, in the next month or so, I'm going to remake all of these videos to break down, all of these different red flags and confluences. But yeah, I know some of you guys are looking at this right here. And there's a div on it too. Yeah, and Randy said he has a huge account. Yeah, exactly. Orain said blew an account doing that. Yeah, so like, you know, Orain tried it out. It didn't work out for him. You know, it just depends on the person, right? If you guys really know what you're doing, you guys can easily do it, but it becomes risky because you're basically gambling at that point, especially if you're not like 100% sure about a trade. Like one thing that I would probably use it on is if we have a V3, but it lines up with like a triple confluence, right? So say for example, right here, we have a V3, but it's also a triple confluence. Like if you have that, that's probably going to be a really good trade because those trades almost always hit. So let me see. Yeah, I'm not looking to take this right here. I mean, I'm not in it. I don't know if anyone else is in it. Yeah, I'm not in it either. Yeah, Maddie said I'm out, been pulled out. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not in it. I've been stressed out enough today with that accidental trade earlier. There's just a lot of reasons why it's risky. Rick's still in it. I think it'll hit. No, honestly, I think it'll hit because there's still a sell signal there. So I think it'll hit. It's just I find it to be really risky, so I'm not in it. Nice. Jason is in it too. You know, let's go. Let's hit the TP. I'm gonna set our alert right there too. All right, so we got an alert set right there. All right, so we'll watch that. There's nothing here off the, and as you guys can see, there's conflicting entries here. The three. So this one is still currently running, but I wouldn't have taken this one anyways. Too big of a move. It's 1,000 pips. So this 5, guys, if it, well, no, actually, there's not going to be an entry there because it's pending. There's no pending sell off this. Let me see. All right, did your TP hit yet, man? Oh, I did. So Rick's TP hit, but it didn't give me the alert yet. I was trying to see. Rick chickened out. Rick said got stopped out for only 240. Thought Rick was gonna take the whole move. Yeah, you probably have you moved your stop loss in profit. Oh, you got in late. Okay. No, it makes sense. So guys, look at where price bounced off of. Like exactly. See the blue line that I drew earlier? Opening price. It's exactly where it bounced off of, right? This is why it's important that you guys pay attention to these price points. Some people don't like, they just don't look at it at all, but it bounced exactly off the blue line, which is opening price. This is where price opened this morning at 6:30. You know, you guys just got to be careful with these entries here. It did hit TP, so great work. It's for whoever caught it. There's your horns. Where's Steven at? Steven here? Those are your horns, Rick. And your TP's about to get hit again there. Rick's TP hit. There you go, Rick. So Rick got his class day Soul ready for him. It's ready to go. So definitely right there, guys. Full TP off that. You know, as I mentioned, we did expect it to hit. It was just risky because, as I mentioned, this could have easily just reversed right back up. Right. And this is me being careful because I just hate losing trades, guys. I mean, you guys saw my trades today, all wins. I hate seeing any losses on my chart, even if it's like a little loss. So anyways, let me just give a little update on this too. This is solid profits. Let me see. So guys, it's 7:40. It's 7:30 right now. Biden's gonna be speaking in about like 10 minutes. So you guys want to be a bit careful. Yes, you guys want to be very careful with the market right now because, and guys, just FY, for, I don't know, Henry, if you're still on here, that wasn't like all these trades here. So if you guys are paying attention, you guys can tell the difference between official trades and not official trades, right? Official trades are trades that I'm actually taking. There's going to be a couple ways where you guys can identify whether it's an official trade or not. If I'm analyzing the trade before the trade closes and you see me drawing a chart there and I'm like, okay, I'm going to take this trade, then it's an official trade. If you hear the click on my chart, it's an official trade because I'm taking the trade. The only trades that get documented are the trades that I'm actually taking. These trades here, we saw about like maybe 10 trades today. I only took about 2 or 3 of them. Those are official trades because I kind of signified it. These here, I said I'm not taking these trades, right? So that's a signal that it's not an official trade. Same with the 3-minute earlier. I said I was going to take it because it's too big. Same with the 10-minute earlier. I said I was going to take it because it's too big as well. If you guys pay attention well enough, you guys will be able to tell if it's an official trade or not, because it's been the same way for the past year now. So, I mean, if you guys been here for a while, you guys know exactly what's official and what's not. The only stuff that's official, the stuff that I'm actually taking. So other than that, guys, let me see if there's anything else here. And I just, I know it sucks for a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys get annoyed that I have to clarify these things, but I just want to make sure that people understand because, obviously there's some confusion there. Nice, Jason caught that as well. So nice work, Jason. All right, it's gonna copy this stuff over real quick. Other than that, let me see if there's anything else here for me to send over. I didn't even post any of my profits in the other group. My bad, guys. All right, let me just scroll up real quick. All right, so profits over here that I missed. Maria over here, she said, every day working on my emotions, waiting to be just like you. Yes, Maria over here locked in 1,375. Great work, Maria. And then Maria over here. So good consistency here, Maria. Like I know you had 1 day of losses, but you did do pretty well in the other days to bring yourself back up. So nice recovery off that, Maria. Not every day is going to be a perfect trading day. But you did solid with making that recovery. So price is starting to dump right here. I don't know if this is pre-Biden because Biden is going to be speaking shortly. So it's going to be a bit risky. Like Jason said, put 800 in my live account, made 623 today. K2 squad. Yeah, no, definitely, Jason, 100%. Great work. Talanji said 10-minute with Biden confluence. So guys, look at this. So as you guys can see, the V3, it still hits on different time frames. It's about to hit off here. This isn't an official trade, guys. I know it sucks and you guys hate that I have to clarify this, but I'm gonna try to clarify it as much as possible so that you guys can understand what is, not everyone has a problem with it, but it's gonna be 10-minute V3 full TP. Let's have an alert there. This isn't a trade that we're really following, but I'm just gonna have it on there. So if it does hit, you guys will see. Possible buy right here off the 1 minute. However, it's going to be right at that price that I marked up earlier. So it's going to be a bit careful. It's going to be a bit risky. Maddie, you thinking about taking it? There's a div on there as well. Let's see. It might be too late for me to hop into it. Yeah, it's too late. It's about to hit TP. Right, we already did, maybe. Yeah. It actually already hit TP, so. And again, this is not an official trade. So if you guys are following along, you guys can tell, right? You can tell what's an official trade or not. If I'm already anticipating it and I'm saying, oh, I'm going to take this trade, or if you hear my clicker go off, or whatever the buzz sound is, or the buzz noise that you guys need. This right here, I just marked it up. Just because I'm marking it up doesn't make it an official trade or any trade at all. It's just one that we marked up. So full TP off that, Maddie. It would have been kind of risky. I don't like taking trades like that after a big drop because, I mean, all these trades are like literally hitting. D said I had to take a phone call. Missed all the moves this sesh, but just caught 516 off that. Nice. So D actually caught the buy right here. So nice work, D. Rick said, Sean, that is an official trade if people learn the 1 minute pivot. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, this one right here, yeah. Yeah, you guys, I mean, Rick caught it. So guys, the key thing here is that, like, sorry, I gotta sneeze. Give me 1 second. So Rick is bringing back the old strat. Well, not really the old strategies because they're still being applied, but there was a pivot entry right here that, you could have taken or whatever. So yeah, Rick said if anyone knew what the pivot strategy was, and the thing is, if you put your stop loss up here at the swing, this is like the original one where you set it super far back. I'm in a full TP right there. So as you guys can see, there's a lot of strategies that are available in K2. If you guys have been part of K2 and you guys haven't even bothered to look at the course, I mean, you guys are missing out on a lot because there's a lot of entries here that could have been taken. This would have been a pivot entry. This also would have been a pivot scalp entry. There's like a bunch of entries that you could have taken off that right there. So just something to keep in mind. So yeah, nothing off this. I think I might be done trading for the day, guys. Biden's going to be speaking shortly. So at this moment, if you guys have questions, feel free to put your questions in the chat, and then I will. I'll take a look. Let's see. Solange said, "Would this 5 minute be a valid entry?" Yes. So this would be a valid entry for a V3. But like I mentioned, guys, Biden's going to speak in like 10 minutes, so I don't really want to mess with the market right now. Because sometimes you'll have these pre-market spikes where like people are just like anticipating Biden to like screw up the market. So it's kind of like with Powell, right? When Powell speaks, a lot of people are just waiting to take buys. Vice versa, when Biden speaks, people are just waiting to take sells. Yeah, and sentiment hasn't changed at all. Solange said it's been at 51% all day, 50 to 51%. So, I mean, it hasn't changed at all. Fundamentals are still very red, 160 points in the red. So yeah, Solange, here is the entry for that right there. It's not really a big move at all. Well, in fact, I wouldn't have taken this here because the stop loss is too tight. So if you guys watched the previous mentoring session, we generally want the stop loss to be at least like 300 or 400 pips away. So 300 is kind of okay, better on the 400 side. Because it's just too tight, especially if the spread's too wide, then you'll get caught in the spread, right? So if your spread is like more than 100 pips, you're probably gonna get stopped out if it just pulls back just a little bit. So for one here, we wouldn't have taken it because the stop loss is too close. For two, we wouldn't have taken it because Biden's going to be speaking soon, and Biden generally makes the price go down. So yeah, a lot of reasons why those wouldn't have been taken. Yeah, the 10-minute here is about to hit too. This is not an official trade, guys. So just clearing it up for you guys again. Not an official trade, just one that we're following, one that Solange spotted. Off that. So another one right there, guys, off the 10-minute. So I know Talanji likes looking at these higher time frames. Man, Talanji looks at the 10-minute. He looks at the 30-minute. He looks at the 1 hour. The strategy works really good in like pretty much all time frames. So definitely glad to see a lot of these hit. Even on the higher time frames. So other than that, I think that's it for now. Let me see if there's anything. There's liquidity right here that's actually getting hit, it looks like. Yeah, liquidity got hit right there. If price drops again down here a second time, then I do think it's going to drop to the next level. So if price comes down and retests this liquidity area, then I do expect it to drop to this next level right here or somewhere near it. That's something that I started to notice a lot lately. Whenever liquidity gets tested and it bounces off, if it comes down for that second test, it usually drops right below. Yeah, Maddie said hitting liquidity and order block, it's going down. Yeah, I agree. So just watch this. Watch as it comes down here. There he goes and enters the area. And let's see if it drops lower. I'm not going to take it because I'm not looking to take any of these risky trades right now. But if it drops lower, then, no surprise. And there you go. It's pushing through the liquidity. It needs to hit that second line. Hits the second line, it's probably going to drop further. But I'm not going to gamble. The last time I tried to gamble off these stupid liquidity zones, I got kind of burnt a little bit. But that was my bad because I traded like on open. Liquidity during the market is different from liquidity on open. It's way different. All right, so there he goes. Price starts to drop lower. We'll see how far it drops. Yeah, Solange said 5-minute high low and 1-minute snipe. Nice. Yeah, Matt caught that. He said 200 pip moves on that liquidity grab. Great work, Matt. So like if you guys are looking for some solid, and there you go, see where my markup is? It did exactly what we anticipated, right? I said price can hit liquidity, it's going to drop lower. And look what happened. It did that exactly. A lot of people in these on these lives make profit just off my analysis. They don't even follow this. They do follow strategies, but they do make a lot more profit off these liquidity zones. Like a lot of these profits that Isaac makes, the big ones, he hits the liquidity zones. He rides them lower. Same with Rick. Rick will catch these liquidity zones. Rick said, "Let's go, Brandon." Yeah, so Rick actually took the drop right there. He was anticipating that, and he caught it. Let's see. Patricia said, only traded one account today because of NFP, but happy with my profits for the week. So Patricia is currently up very heavy for the week. She's up about, 5,000, 3,000, 7,000, 5,000. So 10, 17, 20, well over 20K for the week. So great work right there, Patricia. Really nice work. Deshaun over here locked in 1,060. Nice work, Deshaun. And we got a couple others over here. We got Cameron over here locked in a total of 2,745. Nice work, Cameron. We got Maddie over here. Maddie locked in a total of 1,570. Nice work, Maddie, off that. And then Maddie's other account over here locked in 2,026. Nice work, Maddie. Yeah, Maddie said great day for NFP. Yeah, definitely. Charles over here too is Maddie's brother. Charles locked in 736. Nice work, Charles. And Joshua over here locked in a total of 1,803. So great work right there too, Joshua. It's 7:40 right now, guys. So just keep in mind that Biden is going to be speaking shortly. Yeah, great work right there, Patricia. All right, so Steven actually wasn't on the live today. He said he'll be back on Monday. Good, bro. Have a great weekend. Yeah, I think Steven is going on vacation with his family. Had a couple wins this week. on top of the world. So he said he's going to Florida this weekend. So have fun, Matt. Have fun, Steven. Matt over here as well. Matt locked in 4,306. Nice work, Matt. And then Orain over here locked in 504. Nice work, Orain. And Nelly over here said first day on 200K, locked in 6,837. Nice work. Nice work, Nelly. So once you get your, once you do the real account for 200K, you'll be ready to go because, man, you would have been almost halfway passing your challenge already. I know this is your demo, but it's all good. Practice is really what's going to make it perfect for you. So keep it coming. Miles over here as well. Miles just sent his profits in. He locked in about 1,500. He caught the variation and the liquidity grab. Nice work, Miles. Sisuk over here as well. Sisuk locked in 20K off this account. And then his other account, he locked in 5K over here. So great work right there, Sisuk. Yeah, exactly. So Isaac said, my trading style is intense, not for everyone, but I believe it will lead to consistent 100K days. Crazy, maybe. But in my mind, I already achieved 100K daily goal, liquidity zone rules. So as you can see right here, like, look, this is real. Look at Isaac's every day. Look how much he's locked in. 30K, 47K, 60K, 49K, 48K, 42K, 35K. This is real, guys. Like, this isn't no demo. This is FTMO. So, because a lot of people always ask, like, is he trading FTMO? I'm like, yeah, like here's his FTMO metrics, right? He's doing this daily. He doesn't have like days with losses. These are all solid wins here. So, what Isaac does is he trades the V3 and he trades liquidity zones and he stacks his trades, just like what we discussed earlier. But yeah, no, amazing work right here, Isaac. So keep it up, man. I think Isaac here has been killing it like every single day. It's just crazy how much he's been killing it on his accounts. So yeah, no, you're good, Isaac. I definitely could see you making 100K a day. You're making, halfway there almost. And this is just the beginning. So great work, everybody. Yeah, Patricia said, thank you. Sean, great week. I'm off. Enjoy your weekend. Definitely, Patricia. I'll see you here on Monday. So other than that, guys, I think that's it. We're going to wrap up the session. Unless you guys have questions, feel free to drop your questions in the chat right now. Biden is going to be speaking like literally right now. So I'm not going to be looking to take any trades. Let me see if I can find him right now. Let's see. All right, so it looks like Biden is about to speak right now, or he's already speaking. He's about to come on. So I think I'm done trading for the day. Let me see if there's anything else right here. Jason said, holy crap, gonna get a loan, right? But yeah, Biden is about to come on right now. As soon as he comes on, I guess the show will begin. Rick said fake White House. All right. I could hear him in the background. Talanji said, any idea how an invalid momentum signals affect the variations? Also, would a V3 be valid if a valid momentum signal comes up invalid on the second candle? So the only time that it'll affect it, Talanji, is if it's on the second candle. If it happens before it, then that's fine. If it happens after it, that's fine too. The only time that it affects it is if it's like on the actual entry. So I don't know if I can find an example here for you, but I think you might be talking about something like this right here, right? Where you have an invalid signal. This doesn't affect it at all because you can see price still came down. So there was an entry right here for a sell because we had a high. This doesn't matter. This isn't relevant. This is a red candle after it. You enter a sell right there. So when you enter the sell, I don't know if this is what you were referring to. Like you have an invalid signal like 2 candles later. It doesn't really affect that much because it just continues to push down lower. The only thing that really matters is if it's on the entry candle. That's going to be where it will become an issue. Yeah, no, exactly. So I think that's what you're referring to. Yeah, no problem. All right, guys. So I think that's it for the session today. Biden's going to be speaking shortly. I mean, if you guys want to watch it, you can find it on YouTube. Other than that, my schedule for next week looks like we're going to have our mentoring session on Monday or Tuesday. I will put up a poll in the group so that you guys can see. And then once we have that, or I'm gonna recheck my schedule and then I'll post up the poll maybe today or tomorrow. Once we have that, then we can set up our mentoring session and then we can go into a deep dive with the questions here. So I think that's it, guys. So hopefully you guys locked in some pretty solid profits so far. Let's see, Albert just sent in his profits too. Here is his 50K account with MFF. He locked in 353. Nice work, Albert. His 100K FTMO locked in 1,342. Nice work off that too, Albert. And then his other account right here locked in 1,393. So amazing work right there across all your accounts. Albert, keep it up. I know you're very consistent with your trades as well. And yeah, I mean, that's about it, guys. And just FYI, guys, like I know a lot of people have been trying to message Isaac. They try to message Maddie. They try to message Patricia. Guys, don't bother these people too much because if you keep bothering them, they're not going to want to be active in the group. So if you guys do have questions for Isaac, Maddie, Patricia, me, anybody, go in the Trade Talk group and put your question in here and just tag them, right? Just tag at Maddie. Because the thing is, if you're asking a question to Maddie, it's probably been answered already. So if you want to, message Maddie, do it publicly, like just at Maddie here, and then like, hey, Maddie, how do you do the variation, right? Or if you want to message Patricia, you want to ask Patricia, like, hey, Patricia, how do I trade? Because the thing is, if you guys ask here in the public group, it's not going to be much of an annoyance for them because other people can answer the question as well. So I just want to give a heads up because a lot of these people always message me and they say, hey, Sean, like people are bugging me too much. I don't know if I want to be active in the group anymore. And it does a disservice to everybody in the group because of course everybody else wants help. So if you guys do want to message certain people in the group, do it publicly in the chat instead of private messaging them because they'll get like a bunch of messages and they'll just ignore everybody. So other than that, guys, have a great rest of your week. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. We'll be back here on Monday as market opens and hopefully all you guys locked in some pretty massive profits. So other than that, guys, have a great rest of your morning. If you guys need a trade, I'd recommend you guys just don't trade. It is Friday. Plus, Rick's favorite person here, Biden's going to be speaking shortly. So you definitely don't want to be trading when he spikes price up and down. So have a great rest of your day, guys. And I will see you guys on Monday.